I'm the social work vice convener in Glasgow, and about 3 weeks ago, it was a Friday, late a Friday afternoon, I get told that there had been an unofficial walkout of the homelessness casework team. What had happened was management had put pressure on people due to the massive caseload people had. Folk were absolutely fed up to the back teeth, for about a year or two before that, because they'd already put a grievance in and all the rest of it, and management were just paying lip service to it. So what ended up happening was the manager upped the ante, asked a member to take on this additional work, and the member said, no, I'm not doing it, I've had enough, I can't do it anymore. Very experienced social worker, been in the job about 30 years. The manager then decided to suspend that worker, and see right on the back of that, her 10 colleagues came out of that small workplace right on the back. The workers in the other 3 teams that do the same kind of work wanted to know what was going on, so they decided that they wanted to come into the union office as well. That was where people went right away. The following, on the Monday, what happened was all those workers concerned, about 60 workers, normally their admin support workers as well, came along to a meeting and decided that if management didn't reinstate that woman, but not only that, address the issues in terms of their caseload, their workload, the lack of staff, that they were all going to be walking out as well unofficially. And management that afternoon said, nah, we're not giving you anything, complacent, and the rest of the workers walked out. So it was fantastic. The strikers themselves had already organised to start leafleting the area teams, the other teams around. People were starting to getting asked to maybe cover their work, and people were saying no, so there was a good chance it was going to escalate. There was a lobby at the city chambers the next day, the press got involved and all the rest of it, and then management buckled and decided that they would send out a horrible letter saying to folk that they would be getting sacked, but that person would be reinstated, and the workers still said, aye, that's great, we'll go back, but also we want you within a month to come back to us and say to us that we want our concerns addressed. And so we're now in a situation where the workers decided unanimously to go back to work as the person was reinstated, but that if they don't sort this out within a month, there's going to be an official ballot of the workforce concerned. I just want to say as well, see the messages of support that people got from across the country, all sorts of different industries, not just the public sector, not just social work. They get messages of support from Turkey, Russia, America, Bosnia. You know, folk were just totally overwhelmed, and obviously within solidarity in this country was amazing as well. You're right, the resistance played a big part of that, I have to say, by getting the message out and about and getting messages of support and money in. So that really made a big difference. What we're doing now is we're sending out letters to everybody in social work saying, do you want a workplace meeting about workload? Aye, they do, so we're having big mass meetings around Glasgow. We're going to be looking at workload, and it's a watch this space situation, because this will again come back to the table as it will for all of us up and down the country. I'm going to need to run for our bus because we were at the end of the demo, and we're going to get our bus back to Glasgow. But just again, thanks very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I wasn't involved directly, I wasn't one of the ones that walked out, it was that small group of workers, but I was so proud and inspired by them, as I'm sure we all are, as I have been with the homeless dispute as well, and the other dispute. Just shows you that people stand together. And I'll just finish by saying that one of the women said in the late 90s we had an official walkout in social work in Glasgow, and one of the women that was involved before the rest of the members decided to walk out, she said, let's not forget we did this before, and when somebody was suspended we all walked out at the back. The Unison didn't repudiate the action. See, at the end of the day, the anti-trade union laws can't hold us back in terms of taking action, and we need to make sure that if any one person, any one of us, is in a situation like that, then the rest of us need to be at their back. Thanks very much.